Hello Speed Gamers and welcome to a new messing around video on the channel. Today we are going to be playing Professor Layton and the Curious Village by level 5 on the Nintendo DS, and trust me, it's paid in the backside to get this done. So we'll put it Beast and then we'll do my name, because I am not Freddy before anybody points out. Cutscene. To my dear friend Beast Sid.
The things we saw that day in the village became a secret we would have to keep from everyone for the rest of our lives. Because, you see...
Oh, this low res cutscene is a really good game. Let's talk just in case they do. I don't think they're doing this cutscene.
Huh? I don't understand, Professor. Why are we going to help solve an inheritance dispute?
Luke, my boy, do you really think I would take on such an ordinary request as that? Oh no, this is an altogether unique and exciting situation, and it has piqued my intellectual curiosity. But I suppose it would be best to explain the case before we arrive at our destination. 2 months ago, Baron Augustus Reinhold passed away. Shortly after his death, his will was disclosed. The contents of it were fascinating, to say the least. The Reinhold family treasure, the golden apple, is hidden somewhere within this village. To whomever successfully locates this treasure, I offer the whole of my estate. Naturally, those who attended the reading of the will immediately set out in search of the golden apple. But in the end, everybody came back empty-handed. It turns out that no one had even heard of such a treasure existing, until its mention in the will.
Wow, that's some puzzle, all right.
Quite. Augustus Reinhold staked his entire fortune just to create one more puzzle before his death. What a perplexing individual. I wish I could have met him while he was still alive.
It certainly sounds like you two would have got along, Professor. By the way, just what is this golden apple anyhow?
Some speculate it's a rare antique, while others say it could be a gem, yet its identity remains elusive. But Luke, I can't shake the feeling that this matter is linked to some larger mystery, something huge.
Aha! Is that your famous intuition at work again, Professor?
Well, our first step is getting to town.
This is all so exciting. I hope San Mister is ready for the famous archaeologist and puzzle-solving detective, Herschel Layton.
Did you just say San Mystery? I mean Saint Mystery. Oh well.
Oh, Luke, you know as well as I do that I am no detective. Augustus Reinhold's wife, Lady Dahlia, has asked me to investigate the situation. It seems she came across my name by chance when reading an article about me in the papers.
And you immediately decided to take her up on her request?
Oh, well, Luke, a true gentleman never refuses the request of a beautiful lady.
If you say so, Professor.
We should be nearing the town by now. Look at the map in the envelope and help me with directions.
Right you are, Professor. What in the... what's this?
Lady Dahlia seems to have given us a test. We'll need to decipher this map in order to find the village. She wants to see if we're capable of cracking the mystery surrounding the Reinhold fortune. Care to give it a go, Luke?
I'll do my best. A puzzle like this should be no problem for the apprentice of the great Professor Layton.
Very well then, Luke. I'll leave this one to you. Think of it as a warm-up for things to come.
Right, so at this point I should probably explain who Professor Layton is and who Luke is. Professor Layton is a university professor from London who is, well, most of the time working with someone called Inspector Kimley from Scottish Yard. And Luke is his apprentice, who's currently working with the professor to solve puzzles around what is currently the Reinhold mystery, I believe it said. Now, puzzle 001. Where's the village? This puzzle is worth 10 Picarats. Picarats is basically this game's currency. The higher the Picarats, the higher you are towards 100%. And I have 100% this game before. It's hard. Very hard. My village is on the road that leads to no other village. I look forward to seeing you there. Use your stars to draw a circle around the right village, then touch submit. Draw circles around the right village in one stroke. When you've circled your selection, tap submit. Right, so I've got to get from the car to the village. You already know which it is. It's this one here. Because as you can see, there's no road. It doesn't go to any other town. Just this one. Submit.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's correct. The only village isn't connected by roads to any other village is the one in the upper left area of the map. It looks like you're ready to start solving puzzles.
There we go. Now we should be able to make our way to the village.
Right you are. We should see it on the horizon any moment now.
Huh? Professor? Do you mean to say you've already worked out the village's location?
I'm afraid I couldn't help myself. A basic puzzle like that is easy enough to solve with a glance.
Well, I'll get wrecked if you didn't manage to solve that puzzle before I clicked on it.
Anyhow, you'd best gather your things, Luke. We've arrived.
Now, with that way out, the screen line looks absolutely amazing. Now look at it. Though I never noticed this. I don't remember that. Oh. Touch the screen. Another cutscene. The hell? Oh no, I've got to do voice acting. I apologise now, it's going to be horrendous. Intriguing. It appears that this drawbridge is the entrance to the village. And we're stuck on the outside. What should we do, Professor? Oh, look there. There's a man standing on the other side of the river. Maybe he can help us. Oh shit, that look. Whoops. Tap in area to investigate. So basically, you just click an area, as you can see by how I'm clicking all around the place. Oh. Clicked on the Layton mobile. Not even the wow, it's actually called the Layton mobile. Alright. Not even the Layton mobile could make it across the river, huh? But of course, much as I adore the contraption, it's just a car after all. Trust me, that thing, once you see it running, oops. We could swim across, but it's terribly cold. I'm just tapping around because I know there's a thing called hunt coins. Drawbridge won't budge without an operator. That's it. What strange weather this village has. Life is strange, it's just overcast. Well. Good day, sir. We would very much like to gain access to the village. Could you please drop the bridge for us? Does it look like the sort of... what? Do I look like the sort to be dropping bridge for a bunch of fancy looking outsiders? Humph. That's... yeah. Franco? And that double chin a minute ago. You've got a lot of nerve. We received a letter of invitation from Lady Dahlia. Oh, that's correct. Don't suppose it changes things, does it? Lady Dahlia? Well, I better lower the bridge for you, smarty pants. But the engine's broken. I can only move up this blasted bridge with the hand crank. Oof. There's infernal slots I could put the crank in, but I ain't got a clue which one to use. Humph. I'm gonna regret saying this. So, Brainbox, you got any idea which one's the right one? This will be a new puzzle. Puzzle 002, Crank and Slot. This puzzle worth 15 picarats. There's no way to lower the bridge and get across without inserting the crank into the correct slot. The hell's with my voice today? Choose a slot that fits the crank shown below. Tap the crank to change the viewing angle. So basically like straight. Seems to be that one. Oh no, it ain't. Not that one. Not that one. Must be number I can't be number 3 either. No, it can't be 3, it's got to be 1. I think so. Tap the crank to change viewing angle. So there's one on the corner, and then there's one on the normal bit. That looks like on the normal bit. That's on the corner. They two are on the normal bits, and them two are on normal bits. It's got to be 1.
Luke, here's my answer.
Correct.
Another puzzle solved.
Picarats. Nice job. Now drop the bridge. That is the shortest summary ever. That dodging again. That'll do it. Odd in a second, I'll let her down. I'm gonna say it again. I just don't feel right letting outsiders in the St. Mystery. But if you're Lady Dahlia's guess, I guess I better. At least give her my regards, you hear? Puzzle 002. The clank and slot is now your puzzle index. Another cutscene. That compressed audio. That really compressed audio. Them grunting. Many wows. Oh no. Yes, we finally arrived in St. Mysteria. I'm so excited. I wonder what mysteries await us here. Well, Luke, we'll find out soon enough. Let's be careful not to let our excitement cloud your ability to analyze your surroundings. Say, Luke, this is perfect. I thought Luke's Say, Luke, this is perfect time to explain how to move around during our investigation. Give the shoe icon in the lower right corner a touch to tap with your stylus. After this, you'll see a set of arrows appear on the screen. Tap 1 to head in that direction. So remember, when you want to move, just tap on the shoe, go on, and give it a try. I'll talk to this old woman down here first. With a massive nose. Look at that! Is she Pinocchio? The hell? Ingrid. Hello, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to St. Mystery, where our local export is the puzzles. What? Oh, before I forget, you should know that every time you solve a puzzle, you earn a number of picarats. The more picarats puzzle is worth, the tougher the puzzle will be. Say, lovely things happen when you gather enough picarats. Imagine that reward for solving puzzles. But what? For practice, try this little riddle that your hat reminds me of. Think good and hard before you answer. Throat's killing. 003. Strange hats. These 4 top hats are all the same height, but the length of each brim is different. In other words, the hats are equally tall, but vary in width. One of these 4 hats has a brim and height that are the same length. What is it? Not B. Doesn't look to be A. Saying that C seems too tall. Oops, excellent punch from I. I'll just put my fingers on my screen to see if they're the correct height. think it's A. It looks to be A. I'm probably wrong, it's going to be C. It looks A. Yeah, it's A. Yeah, C seems
Every
too
puzzle
tall.
has an answer.
35 pickbacks. That's right, it's a very famous optical illusion. An optical illusion where a visual phenomenon where your eyes perceive things differently than they actually are. There are dozens of known optical illusions. What? What's the world coming to when you can't even trust your own eyes? Well, GG. I wouldn't like to point out a certain show that comes up with that, but I don't care. I think you've got the hang of this. If you try your... What? I'll have to read that again. If you think you've got the hang of this, then try your options one by one. You'll eventually find the answer. However, you'll encounter lots of puzzles that can't be solved by simply trying all the answers. If you answer them correctly, the progress you earn from the puzzle will decrease. Tough stuff, huh? It goes to show how important it is to think for yourself and find the answer on your own. Well then, best of luck to you. I'll be rooting for you too. 003. Strange hats, now in the puzzle index. Head for the Reinhold Manor, so that'll be up here somewhere. You can't really see because I'm not exactly tapping on it. Let's see if there's any... I wonder if there are as many guests out here in the country. I'm looking for hint coins. That barrel's moving. That barrel's moving. Let me click on you. Why can't I click on that barrel? There's got to be a hint coin there. A stacker. What? Stadgen. Is that a G? Yeah, it's a G. This is a dandy set of fellows you two are. Must be new to St. Mysteria, eh? My name's... Holy... How the hell do you pronounce that? Stadjekathenen. And I've got advice for you. Top of the barrel looks like... What? Tap the barrel there, back there, with your stylus. Don't ask questions, just do it. That one. You found a hint coin. Yippee. Keh. Feels good, doesn't it? Around these parts, that's what you call a hint coin. With what? When you find yourself up against a really tough puzzle, you want a hint. What? You'll want a hint, yeah. Trust me, this one, fellows. And it's just times when you'll want to use a hint coin to purchase a hint. I bet you think puzzles will be a breeze now, eh? Think again. There are limited number of hint coins in the village. So don't go wasting coins in the old riddles. Because if you do, you'll come to a real stumper. You'll be sorry. Really sorry. Mind you, hint coins won't always be hidden inside barrels. Juggling objects seem suspicious. Got all that? Good. I'm seeing you around. That's about max out my accents, and it's a really bad accent in all honesty. But I don't care. I'm just tapping everything now. That's what most players do. I think there's 2 in the screen. Oh, maybe not. I've just clicked on something else. Don't you think we should head to Reinhold Manor, Professor? Also, it's just saying, nah, you can't go in there. Get lost. I've been thinking, that's Luke. I've been thinking, Professor. Shouldn't we be keeping a record of our investigation? You brought up a very good point, Luke. Let me explain how to go about saving your game. First, tap the stars on the trunk in the right corner of the touchscreen. This trunk contains all manner of information that you can access by tapping the icons. Touch the icons marked Save to save your game. Tap the journal icon to read other notes about our adventure in St. Mystery. Next, we have the puzzle index icon. Tap it to view all the puzzles you've encountered. Puzzles you've solved have a trick to them. Puzzles you've seen haven't been solved are blank. Oh, have a tick, not a trick. You can retry any puzzles you've solved from this screen. Trust me, I ain't doing that. As soon as I've solved a puzzle, I ain't going back to it. To retry puzzles you haven't solved yet, you must return to the actual site of the puzzle. Right, but maybe it doesn't tell you where that is, so you've got to be looking all around this village. Don't be afraid to use items in the trunk to help our investigation. They'll be second nature soon enough. No explanation for now. let's make our way to Reinhold Manor. An arrow marks the path on the map. What the heck? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. An arrow on that screen, it's a circle. Alright. So all we need to do is head in the correct direction. Let's head the way. Let's lead the way, Professor. Now that took go. Few go, Gus. Reinhold Manor ways. Make your way to Reinhold Manor on the east side of the estate. Chapter 1. Save progress. Yes. Top 1. I don't know, like I said, I was playing for, but oh well. I'm actually going to have a look how long I've been playing for, because I haven't got anything on my screen telling me. Time played 20 minutes. Right, so guys, I think I'll leave it there for today. So, I may not be doing another messing about episode of this, but we'll see soon, won't we? So that's all from me, and goodbye.